And welcome back. We're joined now by Elizabeth Civil and Natasha Brown from the Rebound Foundation. And we'd like to talk about the event, the February 4th event, right?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that. What's going to be going on?
Awesome. Well, February 4th is our big celebration of all of our amazing local sponsors who have contributed. This is our biggest fundraiser of the year. We also partnered with Drury Women's Basketball, the Lady Panthers, who helped us have an awesome challenge game. We've raised a lot of money. This is one of our biggest years ever. And so our party on the 4th is just celebrating all of our awesome supporters.
Supporters and success. So for our viewers that might not be familiar with the Rebound Foundation, can you tell us what you do and how you serve our community?
Absolutely. So the Rebound Foundation is a unique organization here in town because what we do is we help transition women and families into permanent housing after experiencing domestic violence. And then we also work with our youth in helping hopefully keep them out of the cycle of abuse by going and speaking at area high schools.
Getting ahead of it, in other words.
Absolutely, yes.
What kind of success do you feel that you're having? Because we hear all kinds of numbers, especially like Greene County. Numbers are big. This is not, out there somewhere. It's next door.
It is next door. So thankfully through our program this past year, we've been able to help 36 women and children through our 3 houses. And then we've spoken to over 700 students in the area. And so it's one of those things that the work continues, and we're so grateful for our supporters in the community, because without them, unfortunately, there would still be a lot of that going on.
Well, and speaking of the community, how can community members, give back and participate with the Rebound Foundation?
So there are several ways that they can do that. One is through our website, thereboundfound.org, and then you can also call us with the number listed there on the website. Also, if you want, you can still contribute towards our tip-off event.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. We are still raising money, and we would still happily accept any donations, as we're trying to meet some big goals this year to help even more women and children here in Springfield in the coming year.
So often when you talk about an organization, simply put, do you ever need volunteers? Do you need help in that way? Or is this something you need training for before you can even step in?
Oh, no, you can definitely volunteer. We have an active and growing volunteer list. There are components of what we do that there needs to be additional training before you step into it, but there are plenty of places where volunteers who are ready and willing that they can just step right in. Yeah.
I'm curious, ladies, how did you hear about the Rebound Foundation? What was kind of your start with the Rebound Foundation?
Well, absolutely. Our foundation actually was started by Dana and Christina Ford. Dana Ford was the former coach at Missouri State. And through friendships and through basketball is how I got connected. And our organization, our board, we're all volunteers. The majority of everything we do is volunteer. So we were just really appreciate that spirit in all of our volunteers, absolutely.
I found my way to the Rebound Foundation through mutual friends and Christina, and helping with domestic violence is something that's always been a passion of mine. By God's grace, it's not anything I've experienced, but I definitely want to love on women and remind them that they have value and that they're worthy. And so when I heard about the Rebound Foundation, I was like, I want to help. What can I do?
Yeah, get me in.
And I jumped right in. And so here we are 5-6 years later and having a good time, making a difference in women's lives.
Yeah.
Well, it's amazing, and it's got to be a whole lot more than just finding shelter or just going to the kids and talking.
Absolutely.
There's got to be a lot more than that involved.
Yes. So when the women come to our program, they are given an advocate. And so we come alongside and work with them, help them with career skills. We help them with financial assistance and financial literacy. And then also some of our women, unfortunately, even there's been like nutritional abuse. And so teaching them how to cook good meals that are good for their body and manage their money. And so there's a lot of life skills that we come alongside them with while they're with us.
So if someone watching out there is in this very unfortunate situation, scary situation, or maybe they have a friend, a family member, and they don't want to make that first step because they're scared of the consequences. What would you advise is the best way to get a hold of you and just say, hey, this is a situation, I need help?
So unfortunately, we're not in a position where they can just call us and immediately come straight to us. There is a referral process. And so we have partners with Harmony House and the Family Justice Center, and they refer women to us because typically it's women who have already gone through their program and they're almost ready to be on their own, but not quite. And so those are more of the women that we kind of come alongside and work with. But that would be my first recommendation is reach out to the resources that are in our community. We have so many resources. There's the Harmony House, there's the Family Justice Center, and they want to help you. And so start there.
There's also a lot of good
Incredible
information.
bravery to do that.
It
though.
really does. It really does. So
There's also a lot of good links and resources on our website.
Absolutely.
Reboundfound.org, and they can get connected to some good resources that way too.
Reboundfound.org.
That's right.
yes.
All right, check it out. And then one more time, details on February 4th event.
So February 4th, we have a new sponsor, a venue sponsor who has donated their space, Classics Yard. It's going to be so much fun. If you're interested, you can connect with us through our website. It's going to be a blast. There's going to be games and food and just a big celebration of our awesome community.
Raffle, don't forget
And
Oh, and
raffle.
raffle. We have the best raffle.
All right, reboundfound.org. Visit it, you guys. Lots more fun to come on Unscripted.